Me too rich for argue with bitch. Me too nice for in a cockfight. Me too hot and I got down the light. Everybody sitting me a wow. That's right. Hey book TV's Ken, and welcome back to my channel Reading in the Clouds. I know it's been like a while since my last video, and that's because it's noise central over here. It's been way too noisy to make a video, but hopefully this nothing goes wrong in this. So it's now July, so I'll be doing a June book haul, and it's pretty hefty because so many people sent me books from my wish list, which I absolutely love them for because I'm a broke bitch, and I bought a couple ebooks. So let's get straight into that. The first book in this list, in this haul, whatever, is Feel the Future by Elise Kova, and this is the third book in the Air Awakens spin-off, not a sequel but a spin-off, and it's about Aldrich and Vala's daughter. I completely forgot her name, but this is the third book, and I haven't read the first book in the series yet, but I do have it, but I don't have the second book. So but I am looking forward to reading this because I love Elise Kova's works, and just like, look at that cover, just amazing. So really looking forward to that. Don't remember what it's about, but yeah. Second is The Electric Hair by Victoria Lee, and this is the second and final book in the Featherweight duology, and I think that series is about a virus, and the cover is absolutely gorgeous, and under the dust jacket is gorgeous. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Well, I have to read the first book, which I did start, but I am terrible at reading series, and I'm terrible at reading overall because I did not finish the first book. I got like 14% in, and I'm actually can't talk. I was actually enjoying it, but I didn't get far, and I stopped for some reason. So yeah, like all my books. So looking forward to get back into the series and getting into this. So hopefully this summer, hopefully. Next book on the list is Wild the Girls by Rory Power, and this is Sapphic Aura, and I'm absolutely looking forward to getting into it. It almost made my July TBR, but didn't because I made Twitter choose that. But I am excited to get into it, like I've said for all the books on this list. But yeah, it's the cover is gorgeous, and it's horror, and I'm a horror baby. I'm a whore for horror, a big old slut for horror, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully I can get to it this month if I finish all the books on my July TBR, which is highly unlikely because I'm terrible at reading, like I've said before. So yeah. Next book is one of my favorite books of the year, and that's By Any Means Necessary by Candice Montgomery. And I read the ebook before I got this, which I'm happy that I have a physical copy because this book is one of my favorite of the year. It's about Tori, a guy who just starts college and everything starts going wrong in his life, especially with his uncle's bee farm, and just yeah. It deals with gentrification in the black community, so that's something that this will teach all those people that say they want to learn. So this is a good book to read, but also it's very fluffy and it's very sweet, and Tori gets a guy, which I gave is like 10/10, best boyfriend ever. I love him to death, and I love Tori to death. I love the whole cast because the girls in it are amazing. They're in STEM, and we love STEM girls. We love black STEM girls. So yeah. Next book on this list is a book that I think has the best cover ever. It's absolutely gorgeous, and that's Slay by Brittany Morris. And it's about a black teen. I think she's a teen, yes. And she develops a game, and I'm excited for that. I just excited for that. So yeah, Under the Dust cover is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to displaying that somewhere without the dust jacket. But yeah, I am really looking forward for more gamer girls in books, more black gamer girls as that at that. But yeah, really looking forward to this, like every other book. Next is my favorite book of the year, and that's Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. And it deals with Simone, who is HIV positive, and it's absolutely beautiful. The writing is gorgeous. The friendships in it are gorgeous. Kinda, yeah. And the rep is in it is beautiful, and Simone is just such a great character. And her love interest Miles is 10 out of 10 best boy. He's my son, he's my baby. Small precious being, I love him to death. So yes, y'all should read this. This has so much rep in it. There's lesbian rep, there's bisexual rep, there's questioning rep, there's a same-sex couple who are parents, and there is ace rep, my favorite rep of all. So y'all should read this. It's just amazing, and it's very informative too as well. So read it. Next is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi, and it's the second book in the Orisha. Yes, the Orisha something. But I haven't read the first book yet. I have the first book in paperback, but I haven't read it yet because, to be honest, it's very big for fantasy debut at that. Like, I want to get into it, but like, how should I put it? I'm just scared that it won't live up to my expectations, which I've heard pretty much a lot of mixed reviews about it. But I want to get into this because it would be a waste not to like them, because the covers are so gorgeous and the black representation. So yeah, hopefully I get to this summer. Hopefully. I'm such a picky reader, but I want to get to this series. I want to see what the hype is about. So the next book on this list is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and I got this from Book of the Month before they showed their ass, but I got it for $5, so it was a steal for me. But yeah, I am kinda looking forward to reading this month because it ended up on my July TBR, and I made Twitter choose it. But like, I heard that the topics in this are very hefty, very heavy, and so I'm kind of not really looking forward to that. But I like Leigh Bardugo's writing, so looking forward to that aspect of the book. So hopefully I like it. Hopefully it's not too dark for me, which I love dark academia, so it's really anything too dark. But yeah, there are some things that just don't go well with me, so I'm hoping that it's not too much. So that's all for the physical books in this haul. I got a couple ebooks. We have Four Letter Word by Ava Freeman, which is a female romance, black female romance at that, and we love to see it. And it's about Anais, who has a crush on her co-worker Maya, if I remember correctly, because I read this. And yeah, it's a office romance, and it was really great. It's very short. It's 69 pages, and the sex was good, the romance was fast, and I mean, of course it's fast because it's 69 pages. 69. So yeah, the next is Conventional Years by Annabeth Halbert, and that is I think enemies to lovers kind of story. And it's about these two guys that ate each other in real life but ended up on the same bus to go to a convention, and I guess it's fireworks from there. Really looking forward to getting into that. This dog is barking, but yeah, the cover is gorgeous. The next is Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I still have no idea what that is, but it's on my July TBR, so I'll be reading it. Matter of fact, I'll make it my mission to read it before any other book. But the book community seems to love it, and I'm all for reading books by Black authors, so looking forward to that. The next is Pet by Akweke Imezi, and that is about a 17-year-old girl. I think she's 17. I'm really pretty positive she's 17. Like, I'm confusing it because sometimes I see people call it middle grade, but yeah. And monsters came out of her mother's painting, and I guess it's action from there. Really looking forward to that. There is transgender representation, if I'm not mistaken. I think our main character is trans, so that's great. The next book on this list is Before You Say I Do by Claire Lydon, and it's a female romance, and I think this is, I think it's about a woman who works in the wedding industry. But when I I started it and it sounded like she works in the industry, but when I read back the synopsis for this video, it says she's falling for her bridesmaid, which I would like to see how that would go. But yes, really looking forward to that. It's female, and we love sapphic romances. If there is no cheating in it, hopefully, please no. The next book is Bloodline Academy by Lan Chan, and I got this as a part of a couple books that I wanted for Magical Academy books, because I miss reading those. Those were my bread and butter back in the days, and I really want to get back into that. And I got the sequel, Bloodline Secrecy, and hopefully I like this series because it would be such a waste for me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. There's another book I got, which was Demigods Academy by Elisa S. Amor and Kira Legend, and looking forward to that as well, like everything. But yeah, the last book on this is Tweet Cute by Emma Lord, and it's about, which I think it's a enemies to lovers and kind of friends to lovers. So I'm excited to see how that goes, because two of my favorite tropes, and I think they are enemies online but friends and falling for each other in the real world. So really looking forward, and I'll love to see how Emma deals with that. So really like it, really looking forward how that plays out. So that is my June book haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.